You can stop the cavity formation of your teeth progressing fast by taking immediate action. How? Now, the dentist has informed you that there is a small cavity formation on your tooth. By using an instrument called as the probe, he has identified that the cavity has not reached the pulp. Now, what is the procedure of the cavity extending from the crown of the tooth to the pulp? Let us go through these images. Now, what you can see is that image of the enamel. When you cut this enamel and see it under the microscope, what you get to see are long processes extending from the surface towards another structure which is called as the dentine. Now, these processes have got spaces between them. The cavity is basically made up of bacteria. The bacterial formation has taken place because of your sugar consumption, your chocolate consumption, etc., which has not been brushed off. So these bacteria now start to enter through these openings in the enamel, and then they reach a structure called as the dentine. The enamel is the hardest structure in the human body, and the structure next to it, adjacent to it, is called the dentine, which is not as hard as enamel. The dentine is also made up of such tubes, which is called as the dentinal tubules, and the bacteria, which was earlier present only in the enamel, now enters through the tubes of the dentine. And once it enters the tube of the dentine, there is a very easy access to reach the pulp. Once it reaches the pulp, it starts affecting the nerves and the vessels. So enamel and dentine have no nerves and vessels. The nerves and vessels, or the living part of the tooth, is present in the pulp. So if you prevent the bacteria or the cavity from extending from the surface of the tooth to the pulp, the cavity formation can be stopped or the tooth can be saved.